we are live, guys. We are live. We are live. Welcome to another show, guys. Welcome to another show of Yardchat this afternoon, guys. What's going on, people? What's going on? Coming on live this afternoon, guys. And we are live, guys. Sound check, sound check, sound check. What's up, guys? I told you guys I will finish the conversation I had this morning, guys. So we're gonna finish the conversation this morning. I need to make sure my light is right, guys. Make sure my light is on properly. Make sure my light's on, guys. I don't want to make it too bright, guys. Don't want to make it too bright. So we are here, guys. Welcome to another show, guys. Welcome to another show this afternoon. We're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna get into it this morning because I promise you guys I will finish the show tonight because we started this morning and we want to finish the show, guys. We want to finish the show. See how's everyone doing? Yes, guys. Welcome to another show, guys. Welcome to another show this afternoon. Welcome to another show, guys. What's going on, guys? What's going on? 1 minute, guys. Be right there. 1 minute, guys. Gotta make sure my lighting is right, guys. Gotta make sure my lighting is right. You know what I mean? So, guys, listen. This morning I started, to do a show this morning, and I tell you guys I will finish it this morning, guys, and I will finish it this afternoon. So we're gonna go with the thing right now, guys, and we're gonna talk about Kamala Harris. I'm going to the black churches now, and we know, guys, we know the last stop. You know what I mean? The last stop before every election, they always go to the churches, guys. They always go to the churches. So yesterday, Kamala Harris went to the church and questioning the churches why they are not supporting, why the black church is not supporting her right now, guys. That's basically that's what she went to the church for yesterday, to ask the black voters to come out in a flock to support her because she need the votes. And also, guys, she's telling people that Stevie Wonder, for some people to get Stevie Wonder assistant to come out to vote, because we know Stevie Wonder live in Atlanta. And Usher, guys, Usher also went on the record saying that she's supporting Kamala Harris. And I also have a video, a tape record I'm going to share with you guys. Usher, Palestine or Israel? Question: neither. Palestine or Israel? Neither. Because if you're coming to me to support the Palestinians, if you're coming to me to support Israel, you have to look at it history-wise. History-wise. If you study history, you know why they're fighting. You from Indonesia? Big up. Charleston White, I'm a big fan, bro. Listen. I don't know who, if you're Charleston White, I'm a big fan. I'm not Charleston White. My name is Yardchat, okay? You see the hat? It's Yardchat. So I don't know where you're coming from talking about Charles White. I'm a fan of Charles White, Charleston White, because he's straight up. He keep it real. So let's get into the show, guys. So you know what I mean? As you see my thumbnail, and you know, people, when it's come down to election, and they always go into the last stop. You know where they go is the black church. I dislike to use that word black churches because there's no such thing as black church. You know what I mean? We make it to a black church because we have a lot of black people, so they call it Jamaican church, African church, black church, but it's church. If you believe there's one God, it's church, and everyone cannot fit under the same roof or building. But hear this now. Kamala Harris thinks she's slick enough. And the word that been used for the last 2.5 weeks, guys, is called the word beguile. It's the word beguile. So I need everyone to go look up that word beguile. If you come in my platform, that's what it is. Them too, you was Charles White. No, I'm not Charles White. That's why you hop on. I'm not. Did you see Charles White went live, or you saw a Yardchat? I'm not Charles White, and please, you know what I mean? Kamala or Trump? Neither. Neither. I'm not supporting Kamala Harris because we know she supports certain things that I don't like, certain agendas she's pushing, and coming from Barack Obama, coming from Joe Biden, and Joe Biden, the president. So everything was put on back hold. So no, Joe Biden's the president. Everything went full ahead with the plan, and no, Kamala Harris still have that plan. And Diddy party, there. Listen, there's no allegation against Diddy. It doesn't make any difference if Diddy or P. Diddy or Sean Cole or Puffy, Puff Daddy, Love, whatever we call him. Doesn't matter if you have any more allegations. The first two allegations or three allegations, those are federal crime. This man going to spend at least 20 to life in prison. So people going to say, oh, more allegations come out. Everybody goes, oh, they want him to spend 200 years. Do you really think that's 200 years he's going to spend? People, we all know P. Diddy is 54 years old. You know what I mean? We all know we're not going to live forever. So you're giving P. Diddy another, what, maybe 20, say 30 years to live, and that's it, people? Come on. You think he's going to do life in prison? Come on. He probably, listen, if P. Diddy go to jail, I guarantee you he's not going to survive in jail, people. He's not. So enough of that. So now let's get into this Kamala Harris, because, before that she had Usher soften up the cushion before she got to the church, because Usher also had a speech, was not written by Usher. You could tell he was reading off a speech or script was given to him, and he's reading it like if those are his own words. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that for you guys. I'm gonna play that part for you guys with Usher, and Usher went in Atlanta and endorsed Kamala Harris. I'm gonna play that for you guys. I'm gonna play that. I think I have it here. I'm going to play it for you guys. I want you guys to listen to the propaganda what Usher is pushing, saying that Kamala Harris stand for freedom for all, human rights. What else human rights do we need? Didn't we get the human rights from the Creator when we were born? We have human rights. What else rights do you need? You see what I'm saying, people? These people are beguiling the world. They are beguiling the world, people. And go look up that word beguile, guys. Here is the I'm going to play this, guys. So this is Usher. Atlanta, and all of Georgia. It's really great to be home. So Usher set the stage for the people to, I guess, to, because he went to, and listen, guys, Usher is full of crap, and these people are full of propaganda. Hear this now. To my knowledge, Usher was on The Views a couple weeks ago. Usher was on The Views, guys, and they asked him if he's going to endorse or nothing. He didn't say nothing. Oh, you gotta see what these people stand for. All of a sudden, couple weeks later, or whatever, you decide, oh, you're gonna support what Kamala stand for. People, we all know it's a big issue right now about women's rights, and we have to be very careful with that women's rights law right now, because you're having some women using abortion for birth control. Think they could just get pregnant, have no type of responsibility, didn't take the proper precaution, not practicing safe sex, and they're using they're using that for form of birth control. They're using abortion, and now from what I'm hearing, they could go up to 8 to 9 months, people. 8 to 9 months, a woman could decide, oh, 8 months, 9 months, they don't want the baby, so they throw the baby away. I believe in life, guys. I believe in life. I understand people gonna say, oh, Yardchat, because some people get rape or incest or all type of wicked negative things. But people, we have exceptions. We have exception to a lot of things. I'm not talking about things like that. I'm just talking about people willingly careless, go out there in the world, sleep around with whoever they want to sleep around with. That's why they have a big issue in Atlanta and Houston, a big issue with chlamydia breaking out, baby born with chlamydia, herpes, gonorrhea, people, nasty things baby are born in with. And I'm not hearing nobody address these issues. And no, Kamala Harris said, oh, she gonna give earned income credits up to what, $6,000, and She's gonna have we call it a plan for I guess for young mothers, black mothers, people. No, no, that's a bunch of, you know what? And the thing that get me with this Democrat Party where they're full of nonsense, Republican too, they're full of nonsense, but the Democrat, they're not telling the truth, guys. These people are, something is not right. Something is not right during this election. Kamala Harris do not stand for family. She do not stand for family. You know, and the things what get me with these people, they sit in the White House, been in politics for how many years, know there's issues. Know there is issue. All of a sudden, you want to go into a black church and you want to go in Atlanta and preach God to these people. Now you want people to talk about you want the black voters to come out and support you because where is the religious people in this election? Let me tell you where the religious people should be in this election. There is no religious person should be supporting Kamala Harris if they believe in the true and living God. Because what she did, what she support, and what she's pushing is against the principle of the creator. So I don't know why she's going to church. And people, before we get into this Usher thing, you see the people them, let me show you, guys, do you see my the thumbnail there? People like in the church praying for God, may I tell you people, these people. Let's finish. Let's what continue to hear this, guys. For my past, present, and future tour, but took a quick break from that to come here, share a few words with you about the significance of this moment. I feel that this is a momentous opportunity for each and every one of us. You know, it's just 17 days away from a very important election as we 17 days, guys. 17 days. Well, 16 days now. The election's coming up. Was November 5th. It's right around the corner, guys. And let's continue to hear what Usher's saying because he's talking down his neck, people. He's talking down his neck. No. And we have the opportunity to choose a new generation of leadership for our country. We all know what it means to be supported, but ladies and gentlemen, we are here to support the next president of the United States. Kamala. And the reason why I play that, and also, guys, Kamala Harris went to the black churches, and I guess they're supporting her now. But the true body of the creator have rules and regulations. So for any pastor to allow Kamala Harris, who is against the principle and stature of the way of how the creator put us how to be, give us human rights and laws for us to follow. Kamala Harris is against the statute and the structure and the concept of the creator government, how things supposed to be in order. And if you're looking at that, we're not speaking on a physical part, we're speaking on a spiritual point because she went into the church now. And when she go in the church, it's a different outlook because she's saying that for people in the body of Christ to turn their head and look the other way, don't pay attention to what she's doing, and she is not being obedient. So any church, and it's a damn shame for First Birth. Shame on you. I'm going to call them out. Shame on you. Shame on you. The New Birth Ministry Baptist Church in Stonecrest, Georgia. Shame on you. Shame on you. If you say you believe in the true and living God and you have a woman that ordain or perform same-sex marriage in California, a woman who support President Obama on the bill that he signed, that everybody have equal freedom to everybody have freedom. Everyone have human rights. There's no special human right for no one. So for the church to let this woman come on the pulpit to preach some beguiled words to throw on the black people, talking about why the religious leaders not supporting the campaign. Why? Because Kamala Harris, I'm going to tell you why. Because what you and Obama and Joe Biden supporting is against the concept and the way of the living and true living God. So any church that is supporting Kamala Harris, they're working for the devil, the synagogue. They're working for the devil, guys. They're working for the devil. And in the word, it said in Thessalonians, the enemy going to go in the church and present himself that he is God. And that is what's going on right now in today's world with prophecy, what's going on. So I'm here this evening to give you guys some insight on certain things, what's going down with this election. And nobody's paying attention on the spiritual side of you, because it's already in the physical. It's already done in the spiritual, excuse me. It's already done in the spiritual. So now it's playing out in the physical realm. So for Kamala Harris to go on a pulpit and speak word from the devil, devilish words. I'm standing on the word of God. She come and visit a black church in Georgia in Seoul to be the poll early voting push. Vice President Kamala Harris visit church in Atlanta on Sunday, urging the congregation to cast early ballots. And people, they went out there early, guys. They went out there to cast those votes early. Attempt to motivate black voters. You went in the church, and these people in the church, they are so naive and so eager to beguile and fool and manipulate, that you let a woman that is against everything the Creator is standing for, she's against. And you have the audacity. New Birth Ministry Baptist Church in Suncrest, Georgia. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Talking about you're lifting up in prayer. Prayer for what? And she's not living the proper way of the most creator, what God said how to deliver a life. Obey the law of the land. Don't make new rules. Don't change nothing to benefit some type of people that they want these rules to practice all type of slackness. And the sad thing about it's always our black people that push in the front, and these people are so naive and stupid. And these church leaders, I blame these church leaders, because these people in the church, they compromise themselves. You let Kamala Harris go in your church on the pulpit. Souls to the polls. That's what he said. Souls to the polls, to push, turn out black voters. So you go into the church. Come on. Come on. Come on, people. Wise up. Wise up. Come on, people. Wise up. We got to do better than that. We have to do. Ministers that who say they standing on the word of God. They are not. They're compromised. They compromise themselves with the world. They compromise. What darkness and light have in common? Nothing, guys. Nothing. Nothing come out of darkness. Darkness is you cannot function in darkness, guys. You cannot. Talking about she going to expand tax credit to $6,000. She would target young parent because they don't have the resource. Why they don't have the resource? You ever look at it? Because the resource was not given to them. Talking about black child because the black poverty is bad in the United States. Do something about it. If you and President Obama and Joe Biden know the situation in this country with the black, we are disadvantaged. We all know that. There's two different house rules. There's two different mortgage rules. There's two different car rules. Everything is separate when it comes down to black and white. The black people get the bad of everything, people. Let's keep it real. And people going to say, oh, it's not about, it's all about that, because the system is developed for one person to try triumph over the other. That's how the system is created. And we know that's how the forefathers create, because they still had that plantation business mindset. Do you think all these men, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, they had slaves? People, they did not have the people who was in bondage interest. Because what they did was, instead of they have plantations, they have work plantations. Okay? You have work plantation and you're paying people, but you're not paying people what they're worth. And that is what we are right now when it comes down to the black community in the world. You know what I mean? We are not given the same playground as everyone else. We don't receive the same benefit as everyone else. And the sad thing about it, this is the sad thing about it. That's how the government wanted to be, because how this country will survive over the hundred of years, one particular group of people have to be superior over the other for this country to function. Because if you let everybody be on an equal ground, because hear this, guys, why must I, if I have $400,000 and I want to buy a house, and let's keep it real, and if a white person have $400,000, same money is money, but their experience will be totally different from mine. They will be showing house in a better neighborhood. Matter of fact, you weren't able to see the house that available in their community because it's not listed. You don't see it for the same price. You don't see it. That's what I'm talking about. So President Barack Obama talking about Donald Trump. This is the person you want to support. This is the person you want to support that do bad things to black people, or this who disrespect women. This who y'all want to support. But Barack Obama, if you know these things in your presidency over the years that President Trump is like that, expose him, call him out. But don't wait till election time. You want to come out and think you're going to be some superhero to save what? You think because you're black now we are brothers? People, these people don't look at these people look at us as we as a peasant, because these people cannot relate to the common American people. They cannot. They cannot, people. Okay? Meanwhile, Kamala Harris running around with all these type of crazy young people in the world. We all young at one point, but they don't have no kids, no family values. They out running around, coming on stage half naked, twisting this, that, twerking, all this. And this is who she's bringing on her platform. You're bringing all these singers, all these musicians, and all these people from all different ethnic backgrounds, support all type of agenda. But she does not support family-oriented, if I'm saying it right. She doesn't support, family. She support all the propaganda, but not family. And she also saying she's planning to build an opportunity for our people for better economics empowerment. Tuh. She's planning to build an opportunity for our people to have better economics opportunities. And she just finding that out. No, she's going to build a better opportunities. See the nonsense? Why must this country build something that's supposed to be there for the people? There's no special rules we don't, black people, black nation, we do not need no special rules. Everything that is there is free for us to have. But what it is, again, you have this country that set up a system that the way they set it up, one person superior nationality have to prevail over others. That's how it is. And that is from a slave plantation mentality where the master have the best of everything. The master have the rules. The master have the hammer. The master have the nail. The master have everything. And the people that who's doing the work don't have nothing. Relying on the master for everything. So this is what America economics in our black community, we have to ask for everything. Why it's not given to us? If everybody's created on the equal, why are these things we have to ask for? Why must we ask when we buy a house to get the same interest rate, to have the opportunity to go in the same neighborhood for those houses for the same price? But these people will tell you, even the real estate, oh no, those houses, no, you don't, they give you every negative vibe not to. But they would take you to, as they say, the low income or the low class people, as they say, in the ghetto, nice houses, but they taking you to where you have to watch your kids. You have to watch when you come out your house. You got to do everything. You got to watch. Why? Why must you, if you're spending $400,000, why are they going to take you to these neighborhoods that they themselves wouldn't live, but they want you to live there with a family? And then if you ask them, when I was buying my house, and we used to rent from this guy. Then he went into real estate, and it's all right, since he wasn't a bad landlord, not a bad person, so we said okay. But people, I had a bad taste in my mind. I had a bad experience where I'm seeing online, so why you not taking us there? Why you not, I'm making all the appointments and this man is not doing nothing. I say, you know what, we don't need you, because this man was taking us to, you know what I mean, to houses. I'm like, what is this? What are you doing? No, you know what I mean. This is what I'm saying. Be fair, and that's the problem. The system in America is not fair. Then then one of the things that a white person would say to you, oh, but I wasn't back then. I wasn't those was my people. They are your people. They are your generation. They are your people, and your guys are benefit from what they did to another different nationality. You'll benefit from it. So what I mean, Kamala Harris, I don't know if she believes in restoration, but I believe in restoration. I believe that because if the Jews could get it, the Germans still to this day, and I have witnessed. I used to work for this Jewish company in, I'm not going to call it, in Manhattan years ago, and this guy, they was Jewish, and I think his grandfather or something or whatever, he was receiving, because he was in back then in those camps, and he's receiving compensation every month. This man get money from Germany, and Germany, have to pay back, a lot of money. The Jewish community are millions, trillions, and and that happened, during what, World War I, if I'm correct, World War II. I don't remember, guys, history. So around that time, and they got restoration, and we've been enslaved over 400 years, 400 years, and to be honest, guys, anyone say that no, that mean they're part of the problem. How can you think that if you had someone in bondage for years and years, hundreds of years, people wasn't reading, information was given but misinformation, lied to, wrong information, confusing information, and these people, when they realized they were free, some of them didn't know what to do, guys. They didn't have a sense of what to do with their life. So half of them went back to where? Back to the slave master, because they didn't know how, they didn't have no means how to function outside of the plantation. But no. Then you had some people that say, you know what? We happy to leave your damn plantation because you took us by force. I didn't want to work there generation and generation. And those people say, you know what? All I want is my freedom. I will go out there and survive and tussle just like everybody else. And when you look at it now, guys, we don't have the same opportunity as everyone else. We don't have the same opportunity, because if we did have the same opportunity, you know what I mean. Don't forget, people, we've been denied education for years. It just recently, people, recently, civil rights movements. It wasn't that long ago, people. And when I first came to this country, back then, and I'm reading up American history. I'm okay, because I love history. I love world history, not just American, world history. So I'm reading up. He said, wait a minute here. So I'm like, wait, this don't make no sense to me. So you mean to tell me we went through slavery and we went through the Marcus before slavery, the Marcus Garvey era, and way before that we have like the Nat Turner, the Dred Scott, and all them man there, you know, back then, you know, we call it Harriet Tubman, you know, a lot more people, not top of my head, more people. And those people was revolutionary, rebellion because they didn't like the way they was treated. Guys, come on now, guys, press the press the like button so the video go in the other rhythm, guys. Thank you for the 4 likes. But I've seen a lot of people coming through. You know what I mean? I want to donate $1,000 to who? You want to donate $1,000 to? I'm not even paying. You know, I wasn't paying the chat, no man. That's why I'm going to get a moderator, guys. I'm going to get a moderator so someone keep. You know. Good evening, guys. Papa Trump. So you're a Trump supporter, okay? Diddy Party. So are you a Trump or Kamala supporter? Who? Anyone is support? Everyone is for Kamala or Trump? Who is for Kamala and Trump? Let me know, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Who's for Kamala and Trump? Because I'm not either. I don't support Trump and I don't support Kamala Harris. Because they both. Doesn't matter who go in there. Doesn't matter, guys. You have 2 parties. You're Trump. Why you believe in Trump? Tell me why are you voting for Trump? Why are you voting for Trump? Because Trump said he's going to end the war and all them things that, and look and release the P Diddy list of people that are on Epstein and you know that's why. Tell me, listen. People want to vote for people, but you have to have a reason why you want to vote for these people. You just cannot say, oh, you think I'm going to vote Kamala Harris because she's black, despite of all these people come out on social media, Barack Obama talking about, oh, what's up, brother? Go support Kamala Harris because she's not black. And we speaking about Kamala Harris. No, she have Usher. She have who we call it, Irvin Johnson, Magic Johnson. No, she gonna have who else? Stevie Wonder. Listen, when we as black people, and I don't like to use that word. You know what I mean? The border and policies. So you support his policy and the border because everybody's saying Kamala Harris did a terrible job on the borderline, which she did. Yes, because you know when there's an issue in a company, you go to the CEO. You don't go to the workers because it's not the CEO and economics. Yes, I believe we were much better when Trump was in president. I believe that economics-wise, we were better when Trump was, you know, he had a better tax plan and want to make America energy important, which would turn bring down the price. Yes, everything is high in America. I don't know why everything is so high in America. Gas, food. Cars, you know what I mean, houses, everything is expensive. You know what I mean? And the last time I checked, guys, and Trump said this one thing I could agree with Trump. This one thing I agree with Trump, guys. And this has nothing to do with color. This just the way he said what he's gonna do. And I believe when he said he's gonna do something, he would do it. He said that war in Ukraine, he needs to end that because it's draining America. He's saying, you know, from what I'm hearing, guys, from what I'm hearing, they said we donate $700 billion. I don't believe that's accurate. I believe we donate 1.3 or 2.1, 1.2 trillion or $2.1 trillion we already gave to Ukraine. So now we have, the other day we had the Hurricane Helen and Milton, right? Destroy Florida, destroy North Carolina, and some part down that part of the north, right? Now they're scrambling where they're going to get money. People, America have money. There is no such thing that America have money, but what it is, American currency. Nobody going to respect the American dollar. That's the reason why. But America have money, guys. Don't let them fool you. They have money, just like they're finding money to send to the Ukraine. And now, do you hear anything about the FEMA situation because of money now? The money is there. Money's always there. That money should be here. Listen. And you see the propaganda Kamala Harris is saying now, after giving Ukraine almost, what, a zillion dollars, going up to, what, we have million, billion, trillion, zillion, right? It's getting close to that $1 zillion. I think it's probably like 5 point something trillion already, guys. I think it's in the trillions of dollars when it comes down to war. And and Kamala Harris talking about she want to give a plan for a black man, and it's not all black man going to get the financial backing with this stupid plan that she come out with, which is a disgrace. It's a slap in our face, because all this woman want is votes, and it's another slap in the face again where this woman have disgrace going to the black churches and people. That's always the last stop before the election. We have 16 more days before the election, right? 2 more weeks left in this, but another week and a half. Because today is the 20th, right? 21st. So we will have another week or two left in this. Then we go into November, and election is right there. All that money should be home for us to make America number one. All that money to Ukraine goes to our yeah, 178 billion, but only a loan of 750 per house for the hurricane. No, the $750 is not a loan, guys. It's not a loan. I don't know where people getting this information from. Listen, Andy, I am not trying to but what I'm saying, Andy, hear this now. This FEMA had a plan set up since March for when there is a hurricane. For the first assistance that these people get is $750. It's not a loan. It's money where people could buy immediate things that they need. Like if you have a baby, you need diapers, you need wipes, you need food, you need water, immediate attention. You need gas in your car, immediate. Every household get that. It's not a loan. You could do anything you want with that money. It's your money. So don't, I know it's not about 750 loan. It's not. How the government going to give loan to people? No. FEMA, listen. Yes, to our military complex, then back to lobbies for them. Also, hear this now. FEMA, we all know how FEMA came into existence, right? This was by President Jimmy Carter. And President Jimmy Carter is the only president that I know, to my knowledge, that came out publicly and said that he's a Christian. And I use that word very loosely when I say Christian, because a lot of people say they're Christian, and I don't mean nothing to me, people. Religious status and labels don't mean nothing to me, guys. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're Buddha, Krishna. I don't give a damn about that, people, because you know what it is? Because it's true religion that why the world is corrupt. It's true religion separate people. It's true religion people believe there's different gods. And if we all live in this world and we say we all worship in the same God, why the world is in the situation as it now? I keep it a rest. $750 is nothing to someone who lost everything. Stop sending to Ukraine. Give us people plus veterans. Yes, the veterans is another problem in the United States, and a lot of veterans are homeless. And let me tell you how this what America don't really give a damn about the people. If you have, and away from them have medical issue and mental stuff, because we know a lot of the veterans have a lot of medical mental issue that they have to deal with when they come back to the reality, because some of them don't know how to function because they've seen a lot of things or did a lot of things. And people, let me tell you something. I always think when a person going in the military, and correct that what keep money here. Yeah, you're right, Andy. You're right. Correct. That's why I keep money here. Veteran Border America in France. Yeah, man. When you look, okay, we understand Trump is, the abortion, right? That's a big thing. Women say they want the right to control their body and do what they want. Yes. Nobody's not telling women cannot do what they want. Roads and airport trains. Man, let me tell you something, brother Andy. Let me tell you something, man. Do you really think it matter if Trump going there, Kamala Harris going there? We forgetting that there's an agenda that is being pushed, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in there, Republican or Democrat. That agenda being pushed, guys. And if Republican go in there, they're supporting the agenda. If the Democrat go in there, they're supporting the agenda. So let me tell you something, guys. At the end of the day, people could come and say, oh, they don't like Kamala Harris, or they're going to vote for Trump. Yes, look at 7 years ago. Yeah. So doesn't matter who is in the presidency because it's the same propaganda, guys. I mean, this is what the American people push to us and think they're lying and trying to get over us. You know what I mean? Full of energy. Um, this is one thing I know in government. When it's election time, everyone is your friend and everybody wants to accommodate you. Trump is not a politician, business, but he's business. Um, you know what I mean? A lot of people said that when Trump was a president, man, things was much better. Economics wise, things was a little bit more better, guys. I believe so as well. I have to be witness to that, guys. When Trump was in the presidency, things was, and soon as Joe Biden got in there, man, it was like chaos. And you know, the thing with Joe Biden, you had somebody in his ears. You had Barack Obama was whispering in his ears. And I never seen a president that was so much involved in someone else's presidency as Barack Obama were involved in Joe Biden. I just don't understand it. And it got to the point where it was so bad that President Trump, and we all saw it when he went to the White House and he had a talk with Joe Biden. And after that talk, in space of 1 to 2 days, Joe Biden humble, stepped down and endorses Kamala Harris to be the next president. And a lot of people saying that, oh, you know what I mean? And also, one thing, guys, check this out now. Check this out. Guys, make sure you press the like, guys. Hear this now, guys. And we was talking about the spiritual side of it earlier, and I got a little bit distracted, but we're getting back to it now. See, the Most High bring it back to remembrance because it's very important. The spiritual side of what Kamala Harris is doing, according to the word of God, she's out of order. Because, and I don't want anyone to get offended, or I don't want anyone to say, oh, Yardchat is being a chauvinist or anything like that. But on a biblical point of view, Kamala is out of order when it comes down to the point of the Bible. A woman cannot be head, or in churches, or cannot be head of anything, is the man. So right now, America is going to be under very condemnation, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna suffer some heavy consequences, guys. We're gonna suffer some heavy consequences. Christ to man, man to woman, woman to child. Yes. So you see where I'm going with that, Andy. You see where I'm going with that. So now the abomination and desolation have set up because Barack Obama already did that when he signed the bill. That was the abomination desolation. Okay? Because look what's happening now. Abomination and desolation to our youth, especially to our young men. You see where I'm going with this, people? Do you see where I'm going with all of this behind the scene? You look at it on a physical point of view, but you also got to look at a spiritual. And if these churches, that was where Kamala Harris had the nerve to go in on the pulpit and talk some propaganda, this lady should have been rebuked. This lady should have been rebuked. Harrison visit black churches in Georgia in souls to the poll early voting push. And a lot of people I saw the other day on the news in Georgia, oh, early get casting in votes. Early. Now Usher is supporting Kamala Harris. I have another paper for Usher.
For freedom. And it doesn't matter where you're from. She has a vision for our country that includes everyone.
Freedom. That's include everyone. I already have my freedom, guys. I already have my freedom. I already have my human rights. So there's nothing Kamala Harris and Usher, Magic Johnson, Stevie Wonder, all these so-called black people jump on a bandwagon now because they want the black voters to go support Kamala Harris with their propaganda. How could anyone call himself a child of the living God and would support Kamala Harris? How anyone that they say they believe in the true living God would support Kamala Harris? Because what she did. Absolutely rebuke. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely rebuke. Men need to lead. Women cannot lead, guys. Listen. People are going to say, oh, but listen. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil come with some new rules, but same old tricks. People, let me tell you something. In the word of the Most High, it said that there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing, guys. There's no new rules. There's no new sin. Sin is sin. Sin been existing since the beginning of time, since it came in. And for these black churches to go around and support Kamala Harris, to go vote for her, people, God help us. God help us, because we're going to suffer, guys. The black nation is suffering because of disobedience, not being obedient to the word of God. You have leaders that put themselves in politician leaders that they say they are Christians or reverends and pastors. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, claim that they are men of the cloth. Cloth of what? These people never once. I hear Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, all he said, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. And Al Sharpton, what him say? No peace, no justice. But leading the people astray. Telling people a whole bunch of lies because these people fatten their pocket. Fatten their pocket. And leave the people, we ain't call it feel good. Come in and get a feel good. And when you leave, you worse. You're still in the same predicament. But you want to go donate and give your last dollar to these people and believe that God going to bless you and God looking at you. You are a fool. You're stupid. Because these people are beguiling people with their propaganda and words. Usher come out and beguile the whole congregation, something that he didn't wrote. He didn't write that. That speech was given and written by a Democratic Party. We know that. Kamala Harris would never get my vote. And if I ever have the opportunity to vote, I would tell her exactly what I'm talking about. I believe that she's beguiling people with her words, and you have her come up on your pulpit talking about and preaching. What can she tell you? What do this woman could tell you about God? And she doesn't. She stand for everything against the word of God. And you want her to come in your church to tell you to vote for her? Then your people going to go vote for her and think that you're doing something good? Come on. God helping me, I'm telling the people. God helping, because let me tell you something. And you think these pastors not gonna get exposed? Starting, with who? Love to go to P Diddy parties. All of them. Listen. Judgment coming on all of them. TD Jakes. Judgment coming on Kirk Franklin. All of them people. All of them, because they're leading people astray. These are the people that put themselves that they are leaders. Put themselves in leadership roles for people to follow them. Woe unto them, guys. Woe unto those people. Woe unto those people that lead the sheep astray. Where the word said, woe unto the pastor that lead the sheep astray. Woe unto them, guys. And when the Most High say woe, that means you better watch your back, because something going to happen. You're going to say, oh my God, I wish. What's disgusting, she put a young black man in prison for murder when he was innocent and she knew he was innocent. Listen, it's sad because when a person have the power and play God, and I don't believe in the death penalty, guys. I don't. Just because of this. I don't. I believe if someone do a crime and he's presumed guilty or they found him guilty, amount is paid, they have evidence, proof, then that person should spend the rest of his life in jail and lock up. But to take another person's life because you trying to make up for what that person did, so you believe that taking his life, and it's not going to make it no difference, guys. Judging is mine, said the Lord. So some of the things sometimes what we see, we just have to say, you know what, God, you have to deal with that because you know what's right. I don't know, because it's up to me. Whenever you give men the opportunity and power to have to be in charge, they will go above and beyond with it. They run with it, people. Power. Human love power. So Kamala Harris, the election coming up in another 16 to 15 days. One of these individuals, however you despise Kamala, however you despise Trump, the only way I see that this not election come through, unless if something dramatically happen where I say where Kamala Harris have to stay in the presidency. And I don't see that. Where let me rephrase that. I don't if the only way I could say Kamala Harris stay like this unless if something happened where votes cannot go on, something happened. And I believe this election gonna be very close. I believe according if you guys listen to the masses voice, she's on YouTube platform and she's on Facebook. And I think she's on Spotify and Amazon, audio, things like that. You need to go watch her. You need to go watch her. You need to go watch her because she have some nice pathetic word, which I test the word. I test it for myself. And how you test the word? With truth. With truth. Truth cannot lie. Because it's the truth. Truth don't bend or turn. It's the truth. And I try the word and I test the word. I say, oh my God. And people, let me tell you something. The master's voice, she speak on prophecy that is about to take place in America. She prophesied the situation with T.G. Jakes. She prophesied, guys, put it this way. If you want to know what's going on in the world and keep in touch and see what's going on, one of the things you have to watch, you have to watch the Middle East. Israel, you have to watch over there. Because Israel is like the Most High headstone, footrest. There is a gate eastward that is still closed, cannot be opened. They know Those people in the Middle East, they know what I'm talking about, especially over there in Jerusalem. They know. That's why I speak directly to them over there. They know what I'm talking about. The temple has rebuilt, has begun to rebuild. The temple. The Euphrates River have dried up, on its way to be dried up, because how that prophecy came in the people. See, God is smart. Okay, China. And we know China for years and years and years been dumping sand in the ocean. Boy, I mean, I tell you guys. And people, what happened when you have half bottle of sand and water in a bucket? What happened? The sand eventually we soak up everything. Not true. All right. So for years and years, I think it's happening since World War One, World War Two, around that time, that China start dumping billion of sand to make islands in the sea, in the ocean. Simple. See, when it comes down to the Creator, He's simple. That's why man cannot fathom out God, because God is simple, but at intelligent, high intelligent in us. Simple things that man worry about, they can't fathom out, but God, man. So now they keep packing the sun over there, because the prophecy have to fulfill where the Euphrates River dried up, because don't forget, the Euphrates River separate the east from the west. Because where China is, if I'm right, it's on the west. And the Euphrates River separated. So now the Euphrates River have, what you think is going to happen? If you keep dumping sand in the ocean, don't you think it's going to affect some other part of the... Oh, come on, people. So that is where China fulfilled that prophecy, where Euphrates River is dried up. And now the million-man army, and I believe those million-man army is not real people. They're going to be AIs. And it was for years and years and years and years, people saying the military in China, something doesn't look right. And we know China control TikTok, not true? All right. We're going to be here for a little minute, guys. 7 o'clock. Hear this now. Do you know, guys? I did a study on TikTok, about TikTok itself. And I wait for that. A lot of people notice that the algorithm that China use over there is a different algorithm for what they actually use in the country, what we get. What China people get over there, people, their algorithm, I saw it, their algorithm is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Educational. If their kid is on a computer for 2 hours or more, it shuts off. It tells you, go find something else to do. Because everything's being monitored and being watched. The internet is different. What they get is limited. TikTok is limited, is learning, teaching. It's not like the propaganda over here, what we get. People, you see, what the hell is this on TikTok? People are... Somebody in progress to buy TikTok. I think American company. I think I heard something about that. I will do a show on that. And TikTok. So I'm doing the research on TikTok. People, it's a countdown. It's a countdown to what? It's a countdown. I studied, I did, I'm saying, oh my God. I said, do anybody in the world understand what's going on? Do you understand what Russia and China is trying to do? Do you know that Russia, the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, China, Brazil, and South Africa. Those 5 countries. And we all know Russia and China are very good friends. Don't let them fool you. They are friends. And unfortunately, the prophecy is going to fulfill in America, where one of the biggest things that we got to look out for, it might not, I don't know if it's going to happen in my era, in my time here on this earth, but the process started. I know in some part of Europe and the Ukraine, not Ukraine, UK, especially in Holland, them places there, Belgium, all them places there, the chip. You have people over there with the chip, guys. You have stores in the UK where, or the Holland over there, if you don't have that chip to go, you can't go in those stores. China already have that. China have the currency given to their people, where the government take care of their people, where you show you where every transaction of your money, where it's going to, who's spending, what it's spending for, where it's going to. They know that. China have that. It's going to filter to the world. Because people don't understand. People think they fight in Russia, think they fight in China. They're not. You fight in a force that they support, or that force are supporting their agenda, or they're supporting that force agenda, so they're all friends. So we think we fighting against China or Russia, but we're fighting against principalities in high places, where Russia eventually going to have a lot of say-so in this country, believe it or not. Mark my word. And also, California. The reason why judgment going to come on California, people, there's going to be a big earthquake in California. And it's a known fact. I went to California a couple years ago with my wife and my kids. We went there. We went to the ending of San Diego. And people, it's scary. It's scary because the zoo is here, and you could know there was land out in the ocean. It's just dropping people. And people were saying, yeah, it was way out there. There's pictures that the land was way out there in local California. People, when I look and I see where the earth is just dropping in the ocean, I said, oh my God. And you could see underneath, it's going underneath the San Diego Zoo. It's dropping people. And I said, why is California in such, they have a lot of fire and all type of earthquake, all type of smoke and the fog over California. And I said, California is one of the state that practice abomination and desolation. So is New York, and so is Florida. And I always come up in my vibe is always California, Florida, and New York, because these 3 states are very much in cahoots with propaganda and this movement about human rights. No, there's a strong movement about human rights. I don't know where it's coming from, but a lot of people is hopping on the bandwagon. No, the human rights. And that is going to open doors, because these people are going to make laws. How could somebody in their right mind could say you identify yourself with a dog? A dog that don't wipe his own ass when he shit. Keep it real. A dog that will vomit and eat his own vomit. And you want to identify yourself that you are a dog disrespect the creator that make you as a human being. You want to say you are a dog? Come on, people. And this is what Kamala Harris stand for. This is what Kamala Harris stand for. If somebody say, oh, I'm a dog, I'm a light, I'm this, I'm a hat, I want to be a hat, they have freedom to do so. Who are we fooling? Who are we fooling knowing that person, a human being, is not a dog, is not an animal. It's not. You are not. How can you say that you're going to identify yourself as a dog? Come on, people. And they're going to make laws and rule for us because they're going to say it's human rights. Watch it. You heard what Usher said. Freedom for all people. Freedom for all what? For what? Freedom. I have freedom already. I have my human rights. What else human rights do I need? What else human rights I need? So that means you're making up human rights to give to people, to put it into a law. Because you're saying what the Creator have given us is lacking. That's what you're saying. He messed up. He's missing certain things because we feel a certain way. Do you think because I feel a certain way that I'm going to act out? Some days I feel I don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? So who are we fooling? Who are we fooling? This is same propaganda. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just got something just drop into my thoughts. If you believe in the Garden of Eden, who the enemy went to? The enemy went to someone and promised this person a lot of things. Promise. That's why I came up with that word beguile, people. Beguile. What disgust she put, yeah, I read that, yeah. She knew he was innocent, but what are you going to do about it? What can we do about it? Let me tell you something, guys. We think we fight in a system that, you heard what Usher said, guys? People not look. You heard what Usher said? A generation. A generation of what? And Kamala campaign is very heavy on young people. Very heavy on young people. Very heavy on young people. Young people, young people. The people who older than like my age, not too old, but not too young, but know what time it is, they can't fool us. It's the young generation that don't have the knowledge of certain things that they could fool. And the enemy know that, because if the enemy know that if a generation, oh my God, you hear what the Most High say? My people perish for the lack of information. So you're going to have a lot of young people over the years going to study for Kamala Harris and push the freedom agenda for human rights. Push it, push it, push it, push it. And it's going to come to the point when they realize when you realize that what you actually did abomination of desolation, or however you want to put it, desolation of abomination, they cannot reverse back to original what they originally came in the world as born as. So that's the generation they talking about of freedom, people. Come on. That's the generation of freedom. That's what they want. They want freedom to do what they want to do. Because do we remember when Moses went up Mount Carmel? The people want to do what they want to do. People start making other gods. People start stripping. People start having sex with who? All type of things going on. As you could say, freak offs. What's going on right there? Right there, guys. Everything that see what's going on in the world right now was going on right there. The people say, oh, how about Sodom and Gomorrah? No, that was after. So, those people came out of Egypt with the nasty, disgusting habits and got stuck in the place that could have took them 2 weeks on foot to go. But with their behavior and action and carry on, the Most High said, these people cannot go over there to the new generation, to the new lamb, to the new land of milk and honey. They can't go there because look at what these people are doing. They're doing like they were still in Egypt. They complain about the food. Oh, they complain about they don't have freedom to, they want to do this, they want to do this. So they went to a person that will give them that. They went to Aaron. Build them fake gods. People start sleeping. Oh my God, people. It was just like the Olympics. What they did to the Olympics this year, the opening ceremony, with the man on the table to serve and all them things there. That's exactly what these people did. But the true and living creator of all, because there's a lot of gods, but the true and living creator of all, men have to choose which God they serve, people. Men have to choose, because you have some people love to choose wickedness than good. You have some people love to play both sides of the coins. And that is where you have a lot of these people in politics that play both sides, people. But what can we do? November 5th, Kamala Harris, former president, Donald Trump, who will get in the seat? But all I know is someone will be in the seat. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. According to prophecy, the prophecies go as this. They saw Kamala Harris in a leadership role, and it wasn't the vice president. A leadership role. Kamala Harris is the face of the New World Order, because she could relate to the people. Not in that way. She could relate to most of the young people today. You see her on going all these different platforms, doing all videos and all that, kiki and all that. She relate. And the people don't know and have the knowledge. And they're going to vote because of what? Because she's black. And they think because she's black, she's going to do the right thing, and don't know that God God is watching, and God is keeping a record of what these people did over the years. Obama, God help him. God help him, guys. Every person have a choice what he or she does in life. Certain people do things just to be in crowd. Some people do things because they just want to do it. And some people do it and they know it's wrong, but they do it anyway. Those people are dangerous. And I believe to what Kamala Harris display over her years and what I see and what we all know what they did, she was the one going around people with a briefcase of money. But all I gotta say, guys, November is coming up very fast. I cannot tell you who to vote for. But all I could tell you that that's between you and your God. You really have to ask the true and living Creator to tell you who the right person to vote for. All I could say for Trump is this. Trump is against abortion, and Trump do not support same-sex marriage. He's against it. Kamala Harris is for that. That's all I gotta leave in your hand, guys. And this is not about trying to, we talking about the upkeeping of this statue of righteousness of the Creator, how he put the law. So, as a Christian, not say a Christian, as a person that believes in the Most High God, you have to follow his concept and his ways and his statute. Because if you go against the true and living God way, that means you're not supporting and you're not worshiping the true and living God. You're not. As a Christian person that believe in the Bible, that believe what is written is a true and not everything in the Bible is true, guys. Not everything. Not I believe some. That's another topic. But one of these individuals will be in the presidency seat, and all I could say to you guys, does it really matter who's in there? You have a bird, two wing, a balance, but look where the control is. It's in the middle. So these two parties are balanced to a government. Who is really running the country is not the two wing. Because last time I heard on a bird or in a plane, the wing are being directed where to go. Am I right or wrong? So the brain is directing the bird which way to turn, where to go, where to up, down, the brain. So all I'm saying, guys, you'll have to ask, search deep inside and ask the living God that show me or look at both person character, what they stand for, what the gender they stand for, what they support. That's how you judge these people. Not what they say, their action. Because a lot of their action is on social media. So you look at their action, what they do. And you say, okay, then I vote like that. That's the only way, guys. Thank you for joining me this afternoon, guys. Make sure you press the like button, share this video, guys. And I'll be back on tomorrow, guys, for Morning Thoughts. Morning Thoughts, make sure you drive, hop on in the morning between 8 You know what I mean? 8 and 8, between 8 and 8:20, I'll be on. I do like a 15, 20 minutes morning thoughts, like every morning. So thanks everyone for joining on tonight, guys. Enough respect. Thank you everyone for your input, your comment, Andy. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Nonya B, thank you for coming on. I said Andy, enough love, man, and appreciate everyone that's coming on tonight. All right, guys, enough love. All right. Guys, before you go, make sure you press the like button. I'm going live off, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right.